Okay, guys, in today's video, we will be checking out some of these assets together. We want to check the current situation of what is happening with each of these assets so that we will know what to go for whenever we are trading. Okay, and of course, guys, I want you to stay tuned so that you will have a better knowledge of what is going to happen right here. So we'll be checking it out on lower time frame, compare it to higher time frame so that we know what we should expect each time we are trading. And congratulations to those of you that actually followed my trading signal yesterday, and I'm really happy that we were able to achieve a lot with it. Okay, so guys, if you have not been following, then you are missing a lot. So before we go fully into what we have today, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. Okay, if you have any question at all, please drop your question in the comment section. But if you want to know more about my trading tool, you can send message to me on WhatsApp. I will be there also to reply you. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. This is GainX 1200. Right now, I'm on 15 minutes time frame, and I don't think any one of you should be surprised that my chart is looking this way. It is because I am using a custom-made indicator called trend milker indicator. Okay, so and just the way we have seen it, this actually started a downtrend right from here. We've been following this up for a while. Okay, when it broke out below this, I told you that if it breaks out below it, then definitely it's going to sell for long. Okay, and just the way we have seen it, it broke out at this point and it sold till it got to this region. It was unable to break out from this support zone, so it had a pullback and came back down again. Right now it is at another support region, and we are most likely to see an uptrend happening right from there. But before we conclude on that, let us see what is happening on H1 to see if we actually have anything that can happen on H1. Just the way we are saying this on H1, this is actually showing a downward movement. Okay, a kind of downward trend. Okay, of course there might be pullback in between, just the way it happened around here. You can see right from here it sold till it got to this region, at this pullback, which is big enough to be a switch in direction of a trend on lower time frame. Okay, then thereafter it sold again and broke out from this structure and got to this region. So right now I want to believe that it is at another structure at this moment. Okay, so definitely it needs to break out from this structure. Okay, so which means on the uptrend it is still very much on downtrend, but it will pull back. Okay, so we are expecting a major pullback right from here, then later on it will sell again to break out from this structure. Okay, so this is very, very important because we still have areas here which we can milk. Okay, we have free areas here which we can milk on higher time frame. Now let's go back to 15-minute time frame. So what should we do now? Okay, so this is having a pullback from this support region at the moment, so I am expecting it to get to this particular spot, to get to somewhere here. Okay, it can get to somewhere here before trying to break out from this structure. Okay, but first, this is the first place which I am expecting it to get to, this area. So if it should break out from here, then it should be getting to this region. So if it's finding difficult to break out from here, then we are most likely to have another deep sell and it will break out from this structure. But for now, it is still buying. Okay, so we should understand that. Now let's go to GainX 999. This is GainX 999, and of course these have been selling. I gave out signals on these yesterday, and as you can see, I told you that it's still going to sell, and it took its time, and right now it is selling. Okay, so and I said this is where I am expecting it to get to. Okay, at first. Okay, but it's still going to sell more. Do you see? That is if it breaks out from here, but let's target this side first. Okay, so as you can see, it is selling right now, I'm very sure most of the TPs will have been achieved. So the last one is what we are waiting for. So congratulations to those that actually picked out, that actually picked these signals. Okay, so this is very, very important. So that is the beauty of trend trading strategy. Okay, now let's move on. This is PainX 1200. PainX 1200 started an uptrend right from here. Okay, let's see the current chart. It started an uptrend right from here and it came to an end at this point. So yesterday, sorry, I want to see the current chart. Okay, so guys, yesterday I told you guys that this had been on downtrend. In short, as at yesterday, it has achieved all our TPs already because we've been on this trade for like 3 to 4 days, and I told you it has been that it's still trying to sell more. So at this point, try to pull back small, and of course went back down again. So I'm going to go to H1 right now to see what is happening on H1. Okay, sorry. Okay, H1 is not giving me what I am looking for, so I'm going to go to H4 to see what is happening on H4. Okay, as you can see on H4, I highlighted this part that if it breaks out from that support region, which actually happened, this is actually the support region, and I said it will be targeting this particular support region. So this is still selling at the moment. Okay, so we are still having more of a selling opportunity for PainX 1200, for PainX 1200, because it will be trying to go towards the next support region. Okay, now let's check out PainX 1002, PainX 999 rather. So PainX 999, let me take it down to 15 minutes time frame so that we get to see what is happening with it. Okay, on 15-minute time frame first before we go to higher time frame. So this is it on 15-minute time frame. You can see it started a downtrend right from here, but it got to this region and is playing around there for now. Okay, but let's see what is going to happen later on. So on H1, as you can see, this is actually trying to go back on downtrend also on H1, but there will always be pullback in between. So this is the pullback that is happening right now. Once it is done with the pullback and it's unable to break out above this resistance zone, most especially the one we are having. Okay, let me bring out another horizontal line. I don't want to affect what I have on the charts first. Okay, so this is the resistance zone. Okay, if it breaks out above it, then definitely it's still going to buy more, but if it does not, it will go down and sell more. Okay, so because this is just a pullback. Okay, so this is still very much on downtrend, so I still expect it to sell more even on lower time frame, most especially once it is done with this pullback. Okay, so this is very, very important. Now let's see the last asset, which is going to be FX volume 80. Okay, and we're going to check out what is happening with it. This is FX volume 80. It started a downtrend right from here, and I told you about it. I think we started trading this particular asset, this particular trend on this asset, I think about 3 days ago, and we're still on it just where we are saying it. I told you that it's going to sell for more, and it sold for a very long time. It even broke out from this particular support region that I showed us, and of course you can see it is coming towards here this time around. So this is still very much on downtrend, and after the trend, then we will be looking out to trade the uptrend right from there. So that is it. That is how we have been using this strategy to milk the asset. Okay, so we milk it when it's going on downtrend. We also milk it whenever it is going on uptrend. We only follow the trend. We don't do more than that. That is what we just need to learn. Once you learn this, then you are good with any trading assets that you want to trade. Okay, so just learn, practice, perfect your trading skill, and that is all you need. You don't need so many trading skills before you can trade. Okay, so just learn this particular one and you are good to go. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash, and if you have any question at all, kindly drop your question for me in the comment section. I will be there to reply you, and if you want to know more about my trading tool, feel free to contact me. I will always be there to reply you. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless.